All right, what is going on, everybody? So I've got a pretty serious question to ask you guys. And I'm sorry if I'm a little broken up because I just don't know how to put this really. Yeah. So this question, I'll be honest, the answer could be the end of one of my series for the next couple of months. I'm such a troll. So hopefully you guys thought I was going to end my channel because that was kind of the goal of this video. So I'm back on the Archon, as you can see, conveniently placed over here. Thank you very much. The Camping Rusher, thank you for building that, even though it probably wasn't you. I'm actually not going to be playing on Seiko anymore, so you know, send your hate mail in the comments below. I'm just kidding. I think a lot of you guys will like the Archon better. There's a couple reasons why I left Seiko, and I will explain that in probably some other time. I don't know. I'm not going to explain it in this video just because I'm not going to explain it in this video. Yeah, you know, I'll explain it later. So, basically, I have a question I want to ask you guys about the Archon, what you guys would like to see. This hamburger man, see, I've recorded this a couple times because I didn't like how it sounded. And this hamburger man, he was always there. He's floating in the air. I mean, what a fly hacker. Ban him right now. When I logged on this server, I was like, okay, well, we're going to start off Factions Blue. The whole server is reset, actually. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Factions Blue. Strawberry Jam is playing on there now, apparently. I don't really know how that's going to work out. I don't know if he's actually going to play on there or not because, I mean, sometimes it says played by someone and they're not actually playing on there. But, I mean, you know, we have our hopes. So, with the expectation that this server isn't going to get totally ruined, I don't know what's happening with it. You never know these days, but this is an option for me to play on. I have a donator rank on there, and it's original factions, which I like, so I could play on Factions Blue. Or the Camping Rusher actually started up a new server called Factions Crimson, which is a hardcore factions server. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, there's going to be a lot of noobs. Like, I mean, the Camping Rusher, I don't think he's ever played hardcore factions before. All the subscribers are like Cube fans and stuff. I mean, let's be honest, they don't even play regular factions for the most part until now. So I highly doubt that any of them really, like, I mean, there'll be a couple obviously, but I highly doubt that most of them are going to be good at hardcore factions. There was even people asking in the chat, I don't know if you can see them now, but they were asking like, what's a death ban and all this stuff about hardcore factions and like, why do you get Prot 2 in your kits or something? Like, they don't know how hardcore factions works. So you know, with the expectation again that hardcore factions, this Factions Crimson server is actually going to be a good hardcore faction server, this could be an option for me to start a hardcore faction series. I would, because I'm not that amazing at hardcore factions, let's be honest, but I've played it a little bit, especially when I first started playing Minecraft. So it's been a while, but I've played it and I know how it works. So I would be at a very big advantage compared to most people. So it would probably be a fun series because I'd be killing a ton of people and having fun, and I would probably end up being one of the, like, you know, most OP people on the server. That's if everybody's really bad. I'm not really sure. So let me know if you guys would like me to start up a hardcore faction series. It would probably only be for a couple months or something because the Camping Rusher only plays it for like 100 episodes or something. I think that's how it works. So because it's like his seasons or whatever. So basically I have a question for you guys. Would you like me to start up a hardcore faction series for a couple months? Would you like me to play on regular factions like I have before on this server? Or would you like me to make the hardcore faction series part of my faction series and just play it as if it's factions? And, you know, not play it as if it's factions, but just call it factions, because I assume that's what the Camping Rusher is doing. And I assume that's what most people will do, because this is not a community that knows what hardcore factions actually is. It's actually a lot different than regular factions. Not completely. I mean, it still has the basic faction stuff, but there's different things, like you can't raid people with TNT and stuff. Like, you have to kill them and make them raidable. So assuming that the Camping Rusher did his research and knows what hardcore factions actually is, this could be a pretty fun server to play on. And I want to know if you guys would like to make it just part of my faction series, if you like a separate series for a couple months, and then I would continue my faction series after that, or if you just like me to play regular factions and forget this whole hardcore factions idea. Keep in mind that hardcore factions is not like, you know, PvPing and only leather or something like that. By hardcore, it's not like really non-OP. It just means there's different aspects to it that make it different than regular factions. Like, there's not as much raiding and stuff like that. So it's just a different series in general, but it's still factions. So it's hard to explain when you can watch a video and look up like how it works if you really want to know. So you know, those are the three options. Let me know. I'll have a straw poll in the description. You can pick one of the things, tap it with your little fingers, and then tap the like button as well with your sexy little fingers. I know those sexy little fingers. I looked at them last night and I was stalking you through your window. Don't tell your mom or your dad. He probably has a shotgun, and maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it depends where you live. I mean, I don't think there's shotguns in, like, can you have a gun in Australia? I don't know. I think one of my friends told me you couldn't. This is totally off topic. By the way, the Strawberry Jam, I mean, he's Australian, right? He's playing apparently he's playing factions blue. I don't really know, but I mean, he can't have a shotgun, so we could play on here and we could troll him, and he wouldn't be able to come to my house and shoot me with a shotgun because obviously he doesn't have one because he's in Australia. So it's a perfect plan, foolproof. I mean, that's a plus to factions blue. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe if you did. It's just really an update video, but hopefully you found it funny, kinda. It was just a troll. I love trolling you guys because you guys are my noobs. I'm just kidding. That sounds weird. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Don't forget to tap the slowly tap those little buttons in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm warming my hands, getting ready for you. This is getting awkward. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bow.